said he was extremely practical.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, look at it this way. 70% of, human autonomy and psychology, philosophy, and all that crazy crap they did, as far as like human testing, where they would open up fucking their brain, fucking scramble in there and shit. Oh, yeah. They do all kinds of crazy shit. But then again, it was just the tip.
Right?
You know who else is pretty cool? Fucking Fred Rogers. You want to hear something crazy? I'm listening to this podcast called Finding Fred. It's about Mr. Rogers, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That dude was a genius.
Eddie Murphy out the window. Yeah.
What's that? What'd you say? Like Eddie Murphy out the window?
Yeah.
You fucking creep, Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood? Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was like...
Kill my landlord. CILL my landlord. Yeah.
CILL.
Yeah. Kill my landlord. Anyway. But I was listening to this, and this dude he was an ordained Presbyterian minister, and never in all those fucking years that he did the show, because he did them in like 2 batches. He did them for like 20 years. Then he thought he'd touched on everything. He's like, what other shows can I do? We've done divorce and death and separation and depression and all kinds of stuff to help, kids be able to be in touch with how they feel about these things and be able to process things as they happen in their lives, right? So he cuts out, he goes on a little side mission, and he's like interviewing adults, just like this interview show, but it's at the same slower pace that he used, talking to kids and everything, and not condescendingly, but just slower paced, took his time. And it wasn't as popular, unfortunately, and didn't really go anywhere. He actually went back to the show after like 5 years. He took a 5-year break and picked it back up in 79 and went from 79 to like fucking 95 or some shit. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But imagine the effect that guy's had on how many people around the world.
I don't know. He didn't affect me at all.
I never even heard of him until I moved here.
Well, there you go.
Although I've never seen the supermarket either until I moved here.
Well,
or toilet paper.
Well, so. I guess 1 out of 3 ain't bad. If we're rocking the 33%, I guess that ain't bad.
We were using my dad's fucking Sunday's newspaper to wipe the ass. We have to crimple it up just a tad to fucking make it soft.
Just the tip.
Just so you wouldn't fucking cut your ass open.
You're like a Scottish thistle in your ass.
Oh yeah, fuck. I mean, toilet paper. Oh fuck. Wow. What's that one where they had the bears on the Bears commercials for the Charmin Soft? Oh fuck, dude. Although my dad was a cheap motherfucker and got the Scott.
Yeah.
It was close to the newspaper, but it was
steal it from the high school bathroom. Dude, I actually had a moment, or like a couple years ago when I moved back to the mainland, and I ran out of money, and we didn't have a damn dime, right? And we ran out of toilet paper. And I was like, fuck, we need some toilet paper. And it was like pretty cold. It was like 10 degrees out, windy, just kind of a shitty day. But there was a little park across the street, and I hiked over there, and I stole the toilet paper out of the outhouse at the park. Brought it back to the house because I was like, fuck, man. Because I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, there's toilet paper across the street at the park. So I'm over there. I got my trench coat on. I'm like hiding the rolls of toilet paper like under my trench coat.
Like a creep creeping around the fucking toilet and shit. Like, call the cops on that son of a bitch. Like, oh, it wasn't for stealing
like a
the
long coat, like a fucking like the
flasher.
Flashers.
Yeah,
one of those coats.
You got like
yeah.
There's like 2 foot of pant legs like taped around your legs, like the bottom 2 feet, and then some shoes, and then you just open up and hello, surprise. Put some elastic or some shit.
Want to see everything or just?
Sun and moon.
That was the hardest I've ever had to work for toilet paper, because when I left, it was like maybe 20 degrees. And it was about a 5-10 minute walk there, and then a 5-10 minute walk back. And the wind shifted, and there's this cold front that came through, and it dropped like 10 degrees, and it was really windy. So, dude, my fucking ears were like frozen and shit. By the time I got back, I was just like, fuck! It was like...
But it was the sweetest ass wiping you ever did.
You warm though, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I didn't have a face mask or anything. My face was all chapped, from the wind. I was just like, fuck. It was kind of brutal.
Then you got home and did the sweetest ass wiping ever. It was harder.
Oh. Like, only use one piece, everybody.
Yeah.
One piece.
Ration it.
You dab it in water to soften it up.
It's like a wipe. I feel so much cleaner and fresher.
What'd you say?
I feel so much cleaner and fresher. A little damp surprise at the end. Yippee! Woo! Tingler.
Gotta cleanse the old stank hole.
Oh yeah, a little cooling touch on the old stinkeroo. Oh shit.
Stinkeroo, you said?
Yeah, the old stinkeroo needs a little cooling refreshment sometimes.
Captain Stinkeroo.
Dab.
Captain Stinkeroo.
Dab.
Yeah, a little dabble do you right before just the tip.
That guy was kind of a goof. He was like in the same genre as Mr. Rogers in a way.
Who?
Captain Kangaroo.
Oh fuck yeah, Bob Ross, Captain Kangaroo, fucking Mr. Rogers, Steve Irwin. They're all fucking kind of in a certain kind of cut of a certain cloth.
Beauty. This one's a beauty.
She's a real beauty, mate. A real ripper. Watch me as I jump on a croc's back. From out of this bout, I'll jump on a croc's back right into the water and immediately start to wrestle it. Like, holy fucking shit, you lunatic.
He's like, he'd be fucking with like cobras and vipers and shit. He'd be like, he's like, this one's cranky.
Yeah, he's picking him up by the tail and shit.
Yeah, it's like spitting in his face and shit.
Yeah, man. I remember that he had that episode with the spitting cobra and he wore those big goggles and shit, but they were still blasting him so hard that it went behind the glasses into his fucking eyes and shit. Fuck yeah, man. That fucker was going nuts on him and shit. Oh.
Yeah, we had a show. It kind of Shuka Maya in Cucho. Have you ever heard this before? It's
Totally.
Maya and Gucho. Have you ever heard of that shit, Matt?
No.
Oh, it was about this fucking, girl, B, and the Gucho, he was like the goofy motherfucker that I just always fucked up. She always get him out of trouble. No, you have it here, too. It's just not popular.
What is it called?
It's, B, Maya, and Gucho. Check it out.
B Maya? Like Maya the
Bizarre
bee?
shit you'll ever see. Yeah.
B Maya Igucho?
Yeah.
I mean, I know Maya the bee.
Oh, Maya the bee. Yeah.
Yeah, oh fuck yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
hell yeah. I used to watch that shit in the 80s, man, on Nickelodeon and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Maya.
Maya the bee. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. We had that in Poland, man.
Yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah. You want to hear something bizarre?
Hmm.
There was no TV. There was TV, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., which was just fucking propaganda news. Then it went to, like the fucking bars. And 1K tone, fucking till like 6 o'clock. Then at 6 o'clock, it fucking went right out of the bars and tone into a 1 hour of Maya the Bee for the kids. Then from 7 to 8, it was fucking propaganda news again. And sometimes on Sunday nights, they would throw a movie at us. That was our TV.
So TV consisted of propaganda news and 1 hour of Maya the Bee?
Yeah, I'm not kidding you, dude.
With an occasional Sunday night movie?
I wonder if there's like secret, if there's like a, what do you call it? Mind control, or, why can't I think of the word? What do they call that when they add stuff to the they slip in slides into the film? What's that called?
Oh, subliminal?
Yeah, subliminal. I wonder if Maya the Bee had like subliminal messages in it or something.
It's like comrades, unite, comrade, worker party, fucking overthrow. Holy shit! Wait, let's not go down this fucking road again. This is gonna be the hate speech fucking thing, trip trigger on fucking YouTube again. Let's just fucking here we go again.
I wonder what caused it last time. That's what I was wondering.
Well, that was the section where god damn it, if I start telling you what it is, we're gonna get tripped over again.
Were we talking about okra?
No, it was like people rising upward to have conflict.
Oh, how dare they?
If things didn't resolve. But it wasn't so much that we were saying that. I think it was just in the context that we were putting it in. Because right in a consolidated amount of time, we talked about a few different things that each and of themselves were a pretty heavy kind of topic that could actually be taken and expanded on individually. But I think since we dropped this phrase plus this phrase and then this word within like 2.5 minutes, they were like, what? And the AI algorithm bots got all like tripped out and shit. They didn't know what to think about it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna contest it because it obviously wasn't hate speech. But until then, YouTube can Sizak a Dizak. Now figure out what I meant by that.
Yeah, this one time, I put a post, or this guy knew put a post, and it had a picture of